What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I want to revisit some of our older PCs because I know you guys have not seen the progress, and I wanted to sort of combine it all into one short video for you guys so you can see the progress from start to finish. This is one of our more least expensive builds. It actually cost almost nothing. The only thing we had to pay for was the aluminium sheet and the MDF wood underneath, so it was a really cheap build, and I hope you all enjoy this progress. I want to do this with a lot of our previous builds, so I hope you all enjoy. Starting off with the framework, it was pretty simple, grabbing 4 pieces of wood, cutting it down to size, and then putting some metal braces on the inside to keep it nice and square and give it a lot of strength. Now we got a sheet of aluminium, cut out all of the grommet holes and all of the holes needed, such as the radiator fan holes, so that cable management and air could be thought of when building this system. The pump slits into another hole by itself, so it is kept in place, and we also have some 90-degree brackets keeping that PSU in place. The fan cables simply slip down these holes, so all cable management has been thought of. And believe it or not, this was actually built before the Core P5 was even designed. So what a coincidence there. You can see that I have some latching switches down the bottom, which will be used for turning the PC on and off and resetting. I also have carbon fiber wrapped the whole thing and made this bracket for my custom made reservoir to sit on. That slot behind there is actually used for the LED lights to shine through to light up that reservoir when it is powered on. Now, as I was saying before, those 2 holes were for the power and reset button, which are also carbon fiber vinyl wrapped. So we're just filling the PC up. This is that custom reservoir that I made out of acrylic. It is 6mm thick acrylic, or it might be 8, don't quote me on that, but it is one of them. And I just used some acrylic weld solution, which is really good at making it watertight. So after filling that, I wanted to do the tubing up. And as you can see, I did use hard tubing with some pretty crazy bends in the system. So now that I've got that reservoir filled up, I want to try and get a tube on the pump and keep it fed with liquid so it doesn't run dry. So I powered the system on to try and get some of that liquid down and circulating through the system. Now I noticed that when I powered the system on, one of the Bitfinex fans are a deeper white color for some reason. So the white was off on one of the fans a bit, but I got that later replaced. All of the cables are, of course, custom sleeved, and you can see there that I've just bridged the 24 pin to actually get this build filled up. So at the left-hand corner, I actually added a bit of a fill port position as well, in case I need to get just that little bit extra liquid in. And so far, the reservoir is actually working really well. You can see cables behind the back there, but once that white liquid's in there, that'll hide all of that. So for the SSD, you can see that the cables just run through the grommet and straight in. And what I really like about this system is that the light shines through the grommet hole, so it brings a bit of depth and dimension to the build. Makes it look really fancy and snazzy. I've also got a bit of acrylic behind that SSD there, which is lighting up around the edges. I drilled a hole in the aluminium first so the LED light could shine through, and then I scratched up the edges of that acrylic so that it would light up nice and white. A really clean, simple theme that I've gone for here, and it really works well. The specs are the MSI Crate Z170A motherboard, an i7-6700K CPU, 2 MSI GTX 970s in SLI, 16GB of memory, that is Kingston HyperX Fury memory, running at 2666 MHz, a Corsair HX850i Platinum power supply, a 250GB Samsung SSD, and for the customization, I have told you all about them. I had to custom wire all of the sleeved cables. I had to do the power buttons myself. I even painted that SLI bridge. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you in the next one.